Hello, 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 hello. Well, we're back here. I hope you had a good holiday weekend. Everybody's back to normal, doing your Chromebook kind of homework stuff. So time to have a little bit of a science lesson. So today we're going to talk about balance, the center of mass, or the center of gravity. Because I'm an old fart, and in our day we didn't have the internet. So we had to hang spoons from our nose. I don't know if any of you are spoon hangers, but we used to sit there and get the spoons and we get them to balance off of our nose. Now the whole idea of balance is center of mass. Like if I want to sit there and balance this, it just doesn't want to work. Look here, I'll get my cameraman to turn. It doesn't want to. And then I want to put it on one finger, try to make a balance. And the whole idea of making something balance is trying to get its center of mass so that it can happen. So if you want to do that with this, I've already added it to this. But you got to do is get some water and add about 150 milliliters to this can. So I got about 150 milliliters. I did it beforehand because it's going to tip over and there's going to be too much and too little. And then you get that much in there. And let's see if I got enough in this. And it's going to wiggle around here. And I'm going to see if I can balance it on its side here. But of course, so you take your normal can, add some water to it, probably about like that much. Now this is balanced. Now take a look. This is not glued down here or anything like this. See, I can actually wiggle it around like this. It's a normal can. Look, I don't have a big dent in there to try to hold it. So you're going to try to make your cans balance. And don't spill it all over the place. Maybe try outside in the patio. So here you go. So here we got that. That's one thing. Now, another thing you can probably do is go get two forks, and jam them together like this. Now, if you've ever seen tightrope walkers, they usually have something out, try to make it so that they can have the balance in the middle. So right here, I've got those two things helping me with a little bit of balance. So if I take a toothpick, stick it in here like this, in between, I should be able to balance it and not touch. I don't want to touch the side of this. I want to have it balancing right off the edge here. But of course, we're doing this live and it probably won't work because I had it way out like that. Now, key thing in this, you can use a lot of different things. Spaghetti, if you have spaghetti, and then plasticine. Now, I don't have any plasticine anymore because I have no use for it. So, a lot of times you have to have the weight lower than where you want it to go. So, if you take let's say, a nice big pop bottle or a glass of water here, you can probably get marshmallows and then have all off the side. Maybe try six, and put candies and all sorts of stuff all around and try to balance it off the top. It will. Then you can start balancing it off your nose. Once you find that little center of mass, you can start balancing stuff. And then, because, what else is there to do? You're into 2 weeks of this, 3 weeks, sorry. You'll have your pop can that's falling over, but you'll have the other one that's like this. Yay. Maybe just look cool sitting at the table. Yeah, here's my drink. My drink going in a circle. Look at me, all cool. Now, the next one is my fave. Now, we always talk about solids and liquids, and that could be a whole lesson. And that probably be in the physical and chemical reactions. Physical is a reaction where it still stays the same. And usually one of the things I can do that is dissolving. So what I'm going to do is I take some cornstarch. I told you to find some cornstarch. and then you add water to it. But you don't need too much, so slowly start adding your water to it to make it into a nice, get out of my way, nice little liquid here. See, this is a liquid. See, it's pouring. See, look, it's pouring. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of gunkified, but look, it's a liquid. It flows. Look at it. Now, of course, I'm gonna punch right into that. Let's see what happens. And it's gonna splash all over the place. So I'm gonna punch into it. Wait, it's not. Oh, I guess it turned into a solid already. No, but I just picked it up. I picked it up. And now it's dripping. But I punch it, nothing happens. What? It's a solid. It's a liquid. It's a solid. It's a liquid. No. Look at this. What's going on? Hours of fun for the kids and the adults too. I know there's some of you adults, or even kids, are just watching because flashback to when you had a crazy teacher in a lab that blew stuff up. Now the next one, I'm going to tell you what it is. I was going to set it up for today, but I needed to be in the refrigerator for about 2 to 3 hours, and I kind of slept in. What you're going to need is 2 bottles of water. This one's unopened, and that's the key. This is the one we're going to need. And this one is opened, and so I just put tap water into it. Now, put these 2 in the freezer for 2 hours. And you'll notice that they won't be frozen yet. Now you have to start watching every 15 minutes. Once this one, that is the tap water, is frozen, that means this one is super cooled. This one, sometimes when you put a pop into the fridge and it comes out, it looks like this, and then you open it up and it freezes. That's because it's super cooled. You want this one super cooled. This one will be frozen. This one will not. If you bang it down on a tabletop, it will automatically freeze. It'll just go, but that's not what you want to do. You want to go outside, or maybe get a cookie sheet and put an ice cube down and open it up and pour it slowly onto the ice cube. And what's going to happen is it's going to slowly freeze and make this great big thing. So, what are you going to do today? I'd like to have some pictures of you balancing stuff all off your nose. Maybe not spoon hanging, but hey, spoon hanging, take a look. Go get some of this stuff. This is the best. This is my whole day right now. I'm going to play, because if you made a big plate of it, punched it, nothing happens. It's a solid. It's a solid. It's a liquid. It's called science. That's why a lot of people look at things and go, I don't understand. I guess the world will be flat because I don't understand. It's called science. There's a reason for it. We can look it up. But hey, let's do some of that stuff. Let's go out and be creative. And also start looking for these cool science stuff yourself. So, till tomorrow, we'll see you. Bye-bye.